is that Jacob Elordi with a new Andiamo tote bag? And yes, it is. And he had it before a lot of the It girlies had it. Hello everyone, my name is Thor and welcome back to Anthorpology. Thank you for joining me in today's video. I hope you're all doing well. If you're a new viewer, thank you for clicking on it. My name is Thor. I talk all about things fashion, decluttering, cats, and all that on this channel. So please like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. If you're a returning viewer subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I hope you enjoy this one as well. In today's video, we're talking about the infamous Jacob Elordi, the Australian hunk taking over our TVs and the cinema screen, but also taking over the bag scene. He is the it boy with the it bags. So we're going to be talking about the many bags of Jacob Elordi today and how he has sort of managed to become this trendsetter among men's fashion in relation to bags and accessories. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please keep watching and let's get into it. So, for those that are unfamiliar with Jacob Elordi, he's an Australian actor that is primarily known for his work on Euphoria, which is an HBO show that stars other members such as Zendaya, of course, and Hunter Schafer, Alexa Demi, and Miss Sydney Sweeney. So it's a fairly robust cast. It's a great show for those that are unfamiliar with it. I highly recommend you watch it. But he's also been in quite a few other things recently, and he's managed to become this sort of it boy, especially since Saltburn. Now, I'm not going to get into Saltburn or the things that happened in Saltburn, but Saltburn has sort of ricocheted him to first-class stardom, obviously also along with the fact that he dates a variety of different celebrities, such as Kaya Gerber, such as that girl whose parents, are going to jail for that college scandal, among a variety of others. So, but his bag scene, his bag tastes have really transcended, I would say, gender or the typical understanding of male fashion in Hollywood. And he's really become more of, I would say a front runner in terms of where the it bags are and what the it brands are. And he's become the face for men's fashion, at least, of men having it bags. There's been a variety of different reports on Jacob Elordi's bag collection, from the Zoe report to Vogue to W magazine. Everyone's talking about his fashion. Everyone's talking about how it's so interesting to have such a prominent masculine Hollywood figure be parading these seemingly more feminine bags. And I guess how Gen Z has sort of transcended that understanding of gendered fashion in a way that things are more androgynous and things like this are more acceptable than they previously were. So we are going to be getting into his bags. He has quite the bag collection, I must say. It is enviable by any sort of standard. Obviously, he's a celebrity, so he acquired these bags, whether they were gifted for promotion, whether they were just gifted in general, but we're just going to talk about the current collection that he has showcased and the beauty of it. Okay, let's do this by brand. First, I'm going to start off with Bottega Veneta. The first thing I notice with Jacob Elordi's style, whether he has a stylist or whether this is all his choosing, it's more neutral colors, more cool tone colors, and the bags seem to be more functional in terms of sizing and in terms of, I guess, how he is wearing them. So the first one we have here is the Bottega Veneta padded cassette in what looks to be this beautiful chocolate color. Looks like he was wearing this at some sort of fashion event, probably in a full Bottega look. I really love this bag. I think it looks great on his frame. Obviously, he is known to be very tall, so I feel like this bag really looks good proportionally. I really do enjoy the chocolate brown color. I think it's quite nice. Also from Bottega Veneta, I guess what really put him on the map was when he was one of the first people to rock the new small Andiamo tote bag. Also what looks to be in either a black or a dark brown, I can't tell based on this lighting. But he was seen getting out of a car, getting out of his Range Rover, holding a matcha drink of sorts, just swinging this Andiamo tote around, and everyone was like, is that Jacob Elordi with a new Andiamo tote bag? And yes, it is. And he had it before a lot of the it girlies had it, and it seems more natural, I guess, his pairing. That's sort of what really thrust him into, I guess, bag territory, and at least getting people to pay attention to his bag selections. So here we have, yes, the small Andiamo tote bag. He was rocking it before anybody else, and he really does a good job with it. Next, we have the small Celine, I I guess, messenger bag with the logo and the triumph canvas. This one seems to be more casual style. He's paired it with, it looks to be some like Golden Goose destroyed sneakers or distressed sneakers. He looks to be in New York, and it looks like a more casual functional bag. He seems to like the crossbody style, or at least something with a crossbody element to it. Next, we have this Burberry TB phone pouch. This probably is also at some sort of fashion event. Looks probably like the Burberry fashion show. He's got this classic white t-shirt over top, a seems to be like a sequined or some sort of crystal shirt underneath, which looks great. So it's just a black TB Burberry phone pouch, which I do quite enjoy as well. Also, in terms of black crossbody bags, he's seen here also in the Fendi Baguette. I believe this is the men's version of the Baguette, and it is crossbody. It looks like in this beautiful black pebbled leather, probably at some sort of Fendi fashion show as well. So he's really made his name as a fashion girly. I would say what really got me interested in Jacob Elordi's style was his procurement of the Pharrell P9 Louis Vuitton leather speedies in two colors, a yellow and a green. He seems to have the yellow, I would say, in a larger size because of how it sits on top of his luggage. His bag choices are very niche, but also very fashion. I haven't seen many other people rock these bags, let alone two different colors of them, given the price points. It's literally crazy. Bags were gifted to him, then he spent at least $20,000 on two Louis Vuitton bags, which, you know, would make sense, but they are the it bags for the it boy. And honestly, we can only aspire to have a handbag collection like Jacob Elordi at this point. Now, the one that sort of threw me a little bit was when he was on the press tour for Priscilla. He was shown with this Chanel mini messenger type flap bag. It looks to be in a tweed or some sort of fabric material. And I wouldn't have pegged him to be, I guess, a Chanel boy, but maybe with his fashion sense, he gives sort of like casual French vibes. He looks like he could be one of the Celine guys, or like Dior men's, or just like any sort of sleek French European fashion. That's what I sort of see him in. Also a big fan of Burberry. He's got a few Burberry crossbody bags here. As you can see, contrast stitching, crossbody bags. And then also with just a more casual style, here he is seen with this large, very large Celine tote. I can't see the front of it, so I don't exactly know which one it is, but I really like that his style is much more, it seems to be much more classic, much more refined, and very fashion forward. Another one that sort of threw me, which I wasn't expecting, was the Valentino Loco bag. I've seen this bag quite a bit. Obviously, it's been going around with like the crystals and the sequin versions, which are quite expensive. But the leather bag in this beautiful burgundy color, I would not have expected him to pair it, especially how he's wearing it on the shoulder. He seems to pair these more feminine styles, these more feminine ways of wearing these bags in a masculine way, where he just presents himself and he carries himself more masculinely, which I do appreciate. So what do you think of Jacob Elordi's style and his bag collection? Where do you think he's headed in terms of his fashion journey? And what do you think his next bag is going to be? I feel like I'm gonna be waiting just like patiently to see what he's gonna add to his collection next. If only he was a YouTuber and we could figure that out. But that's my video. Thank you for watching. Caleb Snell also did a similar video, so I'll leave that linked down below. And I'll leave links to the articles that I mentioned throughout this video. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye, guys.